Oh boy. Oh. Hello everybody, Silverpicker here, and welcome to the Silverpicker Squad. Now, today's video is one that I am super excited to bring you guys because it is one that you guys have been begging for months. That's right, you guys have asked me for the last several months, when are you going to do more grab bag videos? When are you going to do another grab bag? When are you going to do another grab bag? Well, today is finally the day. And if you watched last week's video, you will remember that I showed you guys this massive box that I got. Now this box, I said was grab bag related. Now it has a few other things in here which I'll save for another video, but there is a $100 grab bag in here. Now we'll get to opening this in a second, but for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, you can check out some of my previous videos in the card above showing where I've bought eBay coin grab bags and showed you whether they were worth it or not worth it. Spoiler alert, most of them are scams. But essentially, a grab bag is a collection of coins where you as the buyer don't know exactly what's inside, but you trust the seller to give you a surprise that's both exciting for you to open because you don't know what's in it and worth the value of the money that you're spending on it. And in most cases on eBay, that is not the case. You will spend a lot of money and get a bunch of common, boring coins that are not even close to worth the value you spent. However, what I'm hoping to prove in this video is that if you find a good local coin store that is willing to put together a grab bag, you absolutely can get your money's worth and then some. And like I always say, enough with the jibber jabber, let's crack into the box and see what we got. So I have no idea what's inside this bag, but what I do know is that I asked the seller to make me a themed grab bag. And I said, don't tell me what the theme is, don't tell me anything about it, I just want there to be some kind of theme, surprise me. You know, just add a little bit of flavor to the grab bag. Well, this is as good a time as any to plug my Patreon. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have a Patreon campaign that is growing every single day, and lots of you are signing on specifically because you want to support my mission in informing, educating, and entertaining people all about coin collecting, precious metal stacking, and personal finance. And in return, everyone who has supported me has gotten access to my exclusive Discord server, which is essentially this amazing private chat with me and my patrons where we talk about precious metals, coin collecting strategies, and even awesome deals on silver and gold bullion. So if you want to join the party, I would love you if you'd consider supporting me in my mission, and I cannot wait to get to know you in the Discord. All right, so let's see what we got. Take away the personal documents. Oh boy. Oh, check this out. Oh my God. Paramount State Bank, member Federal Reserve System, Paramount, Nebraska. This bag alone is freaking awesome. Okay, we have got to get this thing open. Let's go. Oh boy, this looks amazing. I can't wait to crack into it. As all of you know from previous episodes, right over here you can follow along with the value of the contents versus what I paid for it. And we will see by the end, is this actually worth $100 or not? Let's go. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Holy moly. All right, so as usual, let's just start pulling things out. Let's move this off to the side, pull out our first item. Okay, I see the US seal. I see the US seal here. This looks like a book almost. I think that's the idea. That is pretty cool. And, ooh, look at that. I've actually had one of these in the past before. This is what's called a United States Mint Prestige set. This one's from 1994. I've actually had this and a few of the other ones in the past. And what it is it's essentially a proof set that has all the regular proof coins. So we've got the penny, the nickel, the dime, the quarter, and the half. But it also has a commemorative half and a commemorative silver dollar. You can see it says Liberty, In God We Trust, 1994, and this one is the soccer player, and you've got here as well the soccer player as well on the half. You can see we've got USA World Cup 1994 on the silver dollar, same design on the half. It would have been cool if they did separate designs, but look how beautiful those proof coins are. Really, really spectacular. This is definitely something that I look for at garage sales, and I've found them multiple times because this is the kind of thing that non-collectors would purchase thinking that it was cool and then get tired of and sell it at a garage sale. So keep your eyes out for these because these you can make some good money on too. Check that. Really, really awesome start. Next up, back into the bag, and we've got, ooh, this guy, a 2007 United States Mint Proof set. It's got two different things in here. All right, let's take a look. All right, it looks like there are two components. Ah, I see. We've got the normal proof coins, and we've got the dollar coins, the presidential dollars. Let's take a look. 2007. Okay, certificate of authenticity. You guys know what I think of certificate of authenticity. They are meaningless. That said, it looks like all the coins in here are cupro-nickel or zinc, so we do not have any silver coins in here, which is fine because you would know if they were silver coins because it would say United States Mint, silver mint set or silver proof set. Wow. These are absolutely gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. This is very cool. Let's open this one as well and get all of them at once. So this is pretty interesting how they do that this year because I normally get the older ones where they just have the penny, nickel, dime, quarter, half, and maybe dollar coin. But in this case, it has penny, nickel, dime, half, and dollar, but it skips the quarter because this was a year where the state quarters were a part of the mintage, and you have a whole set of all 5 state quarters for the year 2007. Really, really cool. We've got Montana, we've got Washington, we've got Idaho, we've got Wyoming, and we've got Utah. And I believe that each year these were released in order of when these states became states in the Union. Really cool. And we have the first set of United States presidential coins. We've got George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and James Madison. Really, really cool. Now, you guys know I'm not a huge collector of proof sets. It's still not a bad thing to pick up, especially if you're finding these at garage sales and you can get them for low prices, or getting them in a grab bag like this. It's the kind of thing, that's the kind of thing grab bags are good for. Getting things that you wouldn't normally purchase yourself for your own collection, but end up being happy to have. So this is pretty cool. I'm gonna put this over here. Oh, and it looks like we have another proof set in here. Holy moly, this must be like the proof-themed grab bag. So this is the 2000 proof set. Nice, very cool. So same deal, we've got the certificate of authenticity again. We've got over here the regular proof set, and this was the first year I believe that Sacagawea was issued, so that's really cool. So we have the 2000p, we have the penny, nickel, dime, and half, and then we have the 5 state quarters from 2000, which was the second year that these state quarters were issued. We got Massachusetts, Maryland, South Carolina, New Hampshire, and Virginia. Wow, there is a long, long time ago that I actually bought a whole bunch of proof sets at a garage sale, and I'll actually see if I can find the video and I'll put it over here, but that was incredible. I bought literally, I think, 20 or 30 different proof sets, all silver, all commemoratives, really, really cool. All right, so let's see what else we've got in this bag, right? It looks like this might be a proof set themed grab bag. See, you never know what you're gonna get, because it looks like we've got a lot of different proof stuff in here. All right, let's just grab another one out and see what we get. Okay, we got this guy over here. All right, so we've got what looks like United States Mint proof set for 1990 and United States Mint proof set for 1997. So we've got one in the green and one in the maroon. Let's take a look at the 1990 first. Given that, of course, is earlier, right? Age before beauty, my friends. Wow. Man, proof coins are just absolutely incredible. Look at that. It's so hard to even show them on camera because of their reflectivity. Look at that. See, this is what I was talking about before, where this is sort of like a standard proof set, where we've got the penny, the nickel, the dime, the quarter, and the half. This is like the standard type of proof set that you're going to be used to seeing when you find these out in the wild at a garage sale or on Craigslist or at a flea market. And you know, these ones are always not silver. The ones that are silver actually say silver proof set on them. So just make sure that if it doesn't come with the certificate of authenticity, that you don't get tricked into getting something that's not silver. These ones are really, really nice, but you know, as I said, I don't collect these myself, but still really, really cool to get such a variety of them in one grab bag. All right, not too shabby. Again, put this off to the side so you guys can see all the glory of these coins. You know what? I'm going to even zoom out a little bit. All right, next up, of course, is the 1997 mint proof set. And this is kind of cool. It's really like a journey through time. And for those of you that are collecting date sets, this would be an amazing grab bag for you guys, because this is something where you can literally crack these out and put them in your albums if you want. You know, really these cases don't make the coins really worth that much more. So you guys can actually buy these, crack them out of their cases, and put them in your albums for your own collections. It's a very, very good way of getting proof coins for your date sets. Very cool. Again, we've got our certificate of authenticity. You can take a look at the reverses. So shiny. Now, actually, for those of you who don't know what the difference between a proof set and an uncirculated set is, it's a good idea for me to tell you guys that. So essentially, a proof set is a set of coins where you can see how it's like got this mirror finish. These coins were made specially for collectors using special dies at the US Mint. So the Mint made these with specially polished dies specifically to make them beautiful and shiny for collectors. Uncirculated sets are sets of coins that are also made by the Mint for collectors, but they use the standard dies to just make coins, put them in the case, so they've never been circulated, but they're not special proof coins like these. And that's why some people really, really like proofs, because they just are so much more spectacular looking than ordinary business strike coins. All right, back into the bag. What proof set will we get next? Ah, okay. Take a look at this. This is sort of the theme of the grab bag. That's pretty cool. US proof sets 50 years by decade, 1957 to 2007. 65, 66, 67, no proof sets, no mint sets, only special mint sets issued. Okay, so it's giving you a little bit of context. That's kind of cool. That's nice that they put that in there. Got these guys. Okay, so these are the special mint sets that they were talking about in the 1960s. That's pretty cool. So these I've actually seen before. This is 1967, you can see over here. So let's take a look at this. I actually really like how this looks. All right, gotta shake it out. Wow. Okay, that's really, really nice. Wow. So the cool thing about this, and the good thing to know, is that the $50 from 1965 through 1970 is actually 40% silver. Most of you, I bet, know that, but for those of you who don't, keep an eye out for that. So these are not silver, of course, but this guy is 40% silver. It's a sharp looking set. I actually prefer how they oriented the coins in this long rectangle as opposed to this more squarish rectangle. I think this one actually looks nicer, and I bet you could get an album where it goes sort of down the page a little bit more easily, and you could have this all in one album for each year. That'd be kind of cool. All right. And now 1967. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. I mean, do I have to say open sesame? Jeez Louise, I don't want to break the box. Okay, there we go. There we go. Wow. This one's even nicer, I think. 67. Check that out. Yeah, I just think that these look classier. I mean, take a look at the difference between these two, right? I mean, this is nice. I think the proof coins are actually nicer than these business strike coins, but I think that the orientation of these just looks nicer. You're going from largest to smallest, and in this, it's kind of just all willy-nilly. They're both nice, but I actually like these better. All right, next up in the bag is the United States proof set from 1980. Cool, so this is basically like, again, it's a journey through time, and this one is from 1980. We've already seen the 1960s, we've seen the 2000s, we've seen the 2010s, and now we are on to the 80s. We're sort of zipping back and forth through time. Very cool. So this one has the Susan B. Anthony dollar over here. That's always, I thought, a very sharp coin. I always think that there should be more female historical figures on US bills and coins. To me, it makes no sense that there are so few. And it's really shocking to me that there's no banknote yet in the United States that has a female figure on it. I mean, there were plenty of important female figures in the United States, so what gives? Let me know in the comments below which female in American history you think belongs on a coin or on a banknote. Definitely want to hear what you think of that. Look at that, very cool. Very, very cool. And yet again, we have a different type of holder. This one sort of slides out. It almost has like a video game cartridge feel. And for the 80s, I feel like that's very, very, appropriate. And this one I like the least though. This one feels kind of like a cassette. I like this one the most, this one next, and then this one. So far on silver, we're doing okay. We've got right now 2 40% silver halves, and we have 2 90% silver coins, 1 silver dollar, which is spectacular. I love that one. And let's just continue onward. Let's see what we got. Oh boy, look at that. This one, 1957 proof set. Wow, I knew this right away. The second I picked up this envelope, I knew that this was going to be one of the older proof sets. I think this is a Benjamin Franklin half in this proof set, which is going to be fantastic. Oh boy. Wow. Look how old that is. I mean, this is like the original holder in there. Wow. Look at that. This is a Philadelphia mint. Holy moly. Let's take a closer look at that. Look at that. 1957 Philadelphia Benjamin Franklin. I think that I might crack this out and put this in my typeset. I might crack all these out and put this in my typeset. This is like, I've never really thought to do that because I haven't actually got these recently. But when I had these in the past, I would just sell them right away because I was more in the business of flipping them and I didn't have a typeset yet. Now that I've got a typeset, I may crack these out and actually use these for my set. I mean, look how nice these are. These are absolutely spectacular, minty fresh. Really cool. And that's a lesson for you guys. Whenever you see these kind of folders for proof set coins, you know that they're going to be good and you know that they're going to be from this era of the 1950s. That is a good find right there. Yeah, let's put that guy right front and center. Oh yeah. Okay, we got some disco going on in here. We got the 1970s, that's right. Okay, let's take a look. 1971 United States proof set. I wonder what it is going to look like compared to the other ones. Okay, this one opens yet a different way. This one pops open like that. It's pretty cool to see all the different packaging all in one place. I've seen most of these in the past. I've bought a lot of these at garage sales. You've seen them in previous videos, but seeing them all right next to each other and seeing the different packaging and designs that the United States Mint went through is just pretty interesting. You don't usually get to see all this all together at once. We got our 1971. So now we have officially been through the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Right back into the bag we go. Oh boy, another oldie, another oldie. Okay, this one's 1965. So this is part of the special mint sets. It's a little different than the shape of this one, of course. This one is right afterwards. Look at that. Original envelope. Certainly very delicate right now. Got the cardboard to keep it in shape. And look at that. 1965. United States Special Mint Set. I wonder if these individually are worth anything. I wonder if there are people that collect the little tabs that were inside proof sets. I bet there is. I mean, there's a collector for everything. 1965, 40% half. Kennedy halves are really nice. Man, it's just holding history in your hands. It's incredible. I mean, I say that with every coin, but there's something about this. Somebody bought this in 1965 and held on to it because they were a collector and they passed it on to their kids, and their kids passed it on to someone who sold it to a coin store. But it made its way full circle back to me, which is what's cool. So now this has found its home with me, and eventually I may trade this away for something else and it'll find another good home elsewhere. So let's put this right over here and continue onward. All right, it looks like we've got a couple left. Let's start with the bigger one and we'll go on to what looks like the older one at the end. That's right, we've got the 1985 proof set. Very cool. Okay. 1985. We've seen one from 1980. So this is quite similar to the one from 1980. 1985. Not quite my birth year. I'm not that old. Nice. Put that one over there. And it looks like we are on to the last one, the absolute last one. Let us see how we did. And it is 1964. Yes, yes, a nice solid silver set. Woo-wee! Check that out. Wow. Philadelphia. We've got our 1964 first year of issue Kennedy half. This one's 90% silver, of course, as are the quarter, and the dime. So we've got 90% silver all around over here. And of course, even the penny, which of course is not silver, is spectacular looking. You know, it's not a rare year, but it is absolutely solid coins, and there are definitely lots of collectors of these proof sets because some of them, they want to keep them as the proof set, and others, they want to crack them out and use them to fill in their albums. And like I said, I may just do that with one of mine. In any case, that's that. So what do you guys think? How do you think I did? I think this was an awesome grab bag. I asked the seller for a themed grab bag and they delivered. If this isn't a theme, I don't know what is. Now, the cool thing about getting grab bags is you never know what you're gonna get. And what I wanna highlight in this grab bag in particular is that I don't collect proof sets. I don't collect mint sets. This is not my thing. But the reason why I'm still really happy with this grab bag is because A, it hit the value and then some. I paid $100 for this, and this is well over $100 worth of coins. So from a financial perspective, I don't feel ripped off at all. In fact, I think I got an amazing deal. And the other thing that's great about this is that it exposes me to a set of coins that I wouldn't ordinarily buy. And that's what's great about grab bags. I mean, why would you buy a grab bag? Logically, it doesn't make any sense. You should just buy what you want, right? But when you're new to a hobby, or even like me, a veteran of the hobby, sometimes you just want to be surprised. It'll give you opportunities to try out new things within the hobby that you wouldn't have done otherwise. And that's what's great about this. I would never have bought these, you know, just for my own collection. I mean, if I see these at a garage sale, I'm gonna snap them up in a second. But I wouldn't have bought these for my own collection. However, now that I have them, I started talking about, as you saw in the video, that I might crack these ones out and use them for my typeset or do some other projects with them. And then the other stuff that I don't actually want for my own collection, I can then go on to either resell them or trade them for things that I do want. And having a backlog of stuff to trade is always, always valuable. So that's why I'm sort of singing the praises of this grab bag, even though many of you know me not to be a collector of proof sets. And as you may have guessed, I got all of this stuff from an amazing, amazing eBay seller called Main Street Rare Coins. And they have a brick and mortar shop, which I have actually visited in Connecticut. And it is a husband and wife duo who I've talked about many times on this channel before. They are salt of the earth people and fantastic, fantastic people to buy coins from. They always give you a fair deal. Their eBay feedback rating is not 98%, it's not 99%, it's 100% positive, and they have earned every single percentage point. They are amazing. And as you can see here, they did not skimp at all. So if you're interested, you should definitely check out their website. They are not selling lower end grab bags right now during this whole craziness with coronavirus because they're not able to get a lot of inventory for those sort of lower cost grab bags, but they are still doing very high end grab bags, you know, in the $200, $300 range. And I know that they will be going back to doing the lower end ones like this one and the $50 grab bags once they're able to get some renewed inventory. But in any case, whether you buy from them or whatever you do, as long as you're doing it smart with trusted sellers that you know will give you a good deal, you can't go wrong. So I always recommend find your dealer, find the one that you like, find the one that treats you fairly, and stick with them and send your friends to them too. So anyway, did you enjoy watching this? Did you enjoy this grab bag? What do you think of the themed grab bags? Do you like the themed grab bags more, or the ones that are just totally, you know, whatever you get, and that's that? So let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, give me a big thumbs up. I would definitely appreciate it. And if you share it with your friends, I'll appreciate it even more. Last but not least, hit that big ol' red subscribe button and tune in next week for some more awesome coin, precious metal, and personal finance content. Until then, as always, Silver Picker out. A huge thank you to all of my wonderful patrons. It has been such a pleasure getting to know each and every one of you in the Discord chat, hearing your questions, your thoughts, and of course, sharing great deals on gold and silver. If you're interested in joining, support my Patreon campaign, and I'll see you there.